welcome to Scramble Game Show. Today is the day we have been all waiting for. We will present the prizes and awards to our winners. As you know that we have changed the format of the Scramble tournament. We have been playing this game for several months. Until today, we will present awards to winners. Now, before we get to the prizes and certificates, I would like to introduce our guest, who is also the judge and award presenter last tournament, Mrs. Smith.
Thank you, Dr. Chang.
Thank you for coming. As you know, you've been with us since the beginning of the tournament. The tournament has gained quite a bit of momentum.
Certainly has.
Yeah, we have now a lot of followers. On my email mailing list is several hundred now. Sometimes I have trouble because the Yahoo system I use doesn't allow people to put huge name lists on mail. So I have to break them up and send several.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Right.
When you watch children play this game, it's no surprise that it's catching on as much as it is.
Right. Now, today we're going to, the main thing is to present to the winners. And so the format is different, and we have to improvise. That's why we use these handheld mic. Later on, we have to move around a bit, so just warn you that we have to be careful about cables and, you know.
Well, I'm pretty spry for my age, so I think I'll be okay.
Right. Now, on this game, Scramble, and one thing I really feel happy about is I heard at SIS you now have a grant
Yes.
that is coming to you that allow you to purchase some equipment. Would you tell us about that?
Oh, I'd love to, because we're very pleased that the Somers Education Foundation saw fit to approve the grant that Jake Ringer, who's a third grade teacher at our school, and I together wrote, requesting money in order to purchase some of the buzzer systems that you use when you play Scramble here with the children. I think we're getting 4 12 buzzer systems as well as 4 sets of the Scramble game. So I think that's a remarkable achievement, especially that the SEF saw fit to see the value of having this in the school and for the kids to be able to play Scramble as well as other games in school, because we all know that learning doesn't just happen from books. For children especially, it happens in games.
Right, right. That's, you know, in fact, I have been sort of preaching this. You've been practicing it. I call it make a game, you know, pedagogy. So if you can play with kids with games and let them sort of create games, and that will really stick.
Exactly.
For a long, long time. Actually, coming week, next week, I'm offering a seminar or a workshop, they call it workshops, through the Teacher Center on this make a game pedagogy. So this this 5-hour workshop would allow me to share with teachers about how games can be you know, utilized and to help kids to sort of build up a good learning habit, and I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm sure we as teachers are always looking for something new to inspire the kids, because when they're inspired, it inspires us as well to move forward. Yeah. So that's a great thing that you're doing.
The great thing about this concept is that you begin to build a portfolio of games. I mean, some of you know that the Scramble games is not just one game. You can play up to, you know, almost 30 games now.
Yes.
Now, this numbers keep on growing. The same, you know, thing can happen if teachers practice this in class, and year after year, you can actually build a portfolio of games that created by kids, and they will be, you know, sort of pass on and so on. In fact, I would look for the day that a sibling come to a class and says, "Oh, this is my brother's game." You know, that type of thing would happen.
Oh, sure, I can see that happening. No question about it. Kids love to make up games, and it's even more exciting when somebody gets to play the game that they made up.
Right.
And they can critique it, and then they can perhaps have to go back and change something. It's always in progress, and that's a great thinking tool. You know, in Somers we talk about having the kids use rigorous thinking, and certainly making up a game and making it so that it'll work for other people, that other people can play it and understand it. That's the kind of rigorous thinking that we're talking about, and that will help the kids in the real world.
Good. Now, this grant allow you to get this equipment. They come pretty soon, right?
Well, we expect them before the end of the school year, and I'm very excited to get them because my children keep asking, when are we going to play it again?
Yeah.
And it just makes it a whole lot easier when we have.
How do you gonna use this equipment in the grade room of? Each grade?
They'll be available in the great rooms. Each system will be available in the great rooms to be shared by the teachers. It'll be signed out, used by the teacher who signed it out, and then brought back again to a safe place, locked up for safekeeping.
Yeah.
And that's the way they'll use it in the great rooms. I'll have one system that I hopefully will be able to keep in my room.
Great.
And so I'll be able to use it more often. But certainly we're going to be sharing, and I can see that, I mean, the teachers were so excited when I told them about the idea of having this kind of buzzer system. They were so excited because they play not only Scramble, but Jeopardy. You know, we use
Sure.
Jeopardy format in order to help the kids review for tests, and much more exciting than just
That's right.
going
That's
through
right.
the review, the old test review.
Very good,
So
yeah.
teachers were so excited, everybody I spoke to.
Good. I'm so happy about that. All right. So today, as you know that you are the principal star for the show. You're going to present all these certificates and awards to the winners,
Well, I think
and they all recognize you, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. So what I will do is I will briefly introduce what these games are donated by the inventors and so forth, and then we'll move to the center of the stage. And then we begin calling the winners up, and you will present them this.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, but the real stars of the show today are the kids. Those are the real stars. So my hat is off to all of them and how much they've learned and how much fun they've had in learning how to play fair, and cooperate. Those are the real winners.
Good.
So,
All right. So shall we move now?
of course, I'm ready to move.
All right. All right. Now we are going to begin this award presentation. As you can see, we have, could you give me the card? Yeah. We have lots of stuff here, and I really should express my appreciation, and you would appreciate too. These are all donated by various game inventors and manufacturers, and the books are donated by Reader Digest. So I will take just a few minutes to read off the list so that hopefully, of course, we keep on receiving these donations year after year. All right. Let me see whether I just go. This is called Popoy. Popoy is a game. Let's see. It's called Pop Till You Drop. It's a game, yeah, Pop Till You Drop. And this is donated by this company called Popo. All right? Now, this is called Byword. Byword is donated by this company called Face to Face. Okay? It's a word game that you use chips and byword and spell words and so on. This game is Scramble. Everybody knows that, okay? This Scramble games donated this, and you know how the gameplay, and also this book is describing how many games the Scramble can be played. Now, this is called Volanguery, okay? I guess vocabulary, language, or somehow they made this word, Volanguery, and this is donated by the inventor. His name is Sherwin D. Burroughs, okay? It's an interesting. All right, and here this little soft doll is an alien, and the nickname is Bedbugs, okay? This is a children's show produced by the company called Green Stuff Incorporated, and the show is being, they market this is through Europe first, so you can probably go to the website to look at the company's description of this story. Fundamentally is somehow the aliens visit Earth's people. I guess this bedbug is a character in the show. All right. Now, this game is called Cubic Zoo, or Cubic Zoo. This is actually manufactured from South Africa, okay? It's like a tic-tac-toe type of game, but in a cubic 3-dimension, okay? Now, over here, this is a mosaic made by Lego. Lego everybody's familiar with, okay? Actually donated by an anonymous person, not by Lego. I have to clarify that. I hope Lego will donate some games. Now this Zoki is a company called Eternity, very generously donated lots of games from their company. This is a deluxe model called Zoki Deluxe. And there's a travel, this is a travel model that you can travel with it, okay? And also, there's so-called Hexa Zoki. The pieces are hexagonal pieces, okay? These are puzzles that you can play with. And then, I think also there's the boys. Where's the boys and girls? Okay, maybe over there. That, yeah, boys and girls. Also from this company, okay, Eternity Games. All right, now, on that, this big one is, is called Orderly Conduct. Disorderly Conduct, whoa, geez. It's invented by a judge in Michigan, okay? Has no company name, so I can't even tell you, and I apologize that I don't have the judge's name on this game. I have his name card, but on the website you probably can find more information on our Scrammble website. This judge basically created this game based on the court proceedings that he conducts, so it's interesting. This winners, one of the winners, you know, Jiaming Chang, is not here because he had to do some math competition or something. He is on the list on top. He has asked for this box, okay, and we only have one, so this one goes to him. I don't know whether he want to be a lawyer or not, but certainly is interesting. Okay, now underneath there, that's a magnetic puzzle game, the one you just had, okay? Magnetic puzzle game is by Ingenuity company, and the other one's called Eternity. This is Ingenuity, okay? And donated that game. And then this key straw is donated by the company called Pywacket. It's a Pywacket, and the inventor himself donated this game. Okay, it's a word game and probably anagram based. Okay. All right. What else? Did we miss anything? That's another, they're called Bing-O. Bing-O is donated by the company called Haywire Group, okay? Looks like action game, yeah. And so is this one called 59 Seconds by Haywire, okay? Again, you have to race against the time to do word game, okay? Now, this one here is called Anachronism. Okay, it's a history-based game, okay, and that's donated by Triking Games Company, okay? Now, the books, we don't have all the books here, actually, and if you select the book somebody else also wanted, don't worry, I'll get another copy for you, so you can later on pick whatever book, okay? There are many books here. They're all donated by Reader Digest. All right, with all this credit, did I miss anybody? No? Okay. Okay, everybody's covered, all right? Now, we shall begin to present the winners' certificates, okay? If we call your name, all right, you come up and Mrs. Smith will give you the certificate. Now, why don't you boys now come up to the table, sort of lined up like you had before, all right? Yeah, this is good. While we have motion, we welcome our second guest, Mr. Ansh Roy. Come in. know you get detained by something.
How you doing?
Right.
Hi.
You met before. Let me just introduce Mr. Roy. Oh, sorry. I lost my mic for a second. All right. Mr. Roy represents Citibank, is our supporter. And all of you have received a little calculator before, right? Anybody doesn't have a calculator?
I have two of them.
Oh, you have two. Good job. All right. See, that calculator was also donated by Citibank, all right? And Mr. Roy last year was also here helping presenting awards. So again, Mrs. Smith and Mr. Roy will be presenting you the certificate, okay?
Thank you, and sorry for the delay.
All right. Well, you want to say a few words to the winners?
Congratulations, everyone, on winning. Great job. We're really excited to be here. It's a great, I hope you have fun with the event, and I enjoy playing and being, Aoife and I every once in a while get together and play. So I know that I've seen you guys go, and I've seen you guys with the buzzer, and I'm pretty excited to be here to give you the awards that you richly deserve. And just look forward to seeing you next year and every year after that, continuing to do what you do and your support. So thank you.
Great. In fact, I will let you in on a secret. Mr. Roy says, okay, someday he's going to play on our show. So you welcome to challenge him, okay?
Okay. So this isn't like, that new fifth grader show.
It's a little better than that. Challenge your parents or challenge...
Right. It's not about making me look bad.
Okay, we promise we'll not make him look bad, right?
All right.
Okay. All right, shall we begin? I will call the names, okay, from left to right, and you come up, and we will just give you the certificate for now, okay? So when everybody gets the certificate, then you can come up to pick the game and the book, okay? So that way we won't have half the table empty or something in the process, right? Okay, first, Jerry Chang from Jerry is a third grader from SIS. Okay, look into the camera and say something. Where's the camera? Which camera?
Thanks. Hi.
Hi. Say hi to your brothers, right? One of your brothers, also winner, didn't come.
Hi.
Make believe you're in math class.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yep.
Thank you, Jerry.
This way, all right, all right. Next is Gabby. All right, come up. All right, okay, I will let you speak to the microphone and tell the audience who you are so that you have something to say rather than, not saying anything, right? So.
I am Gabby, and I'm in 4th grade, and I go to Somers Intermediate School.
Who's your teacher, Gabby?
Mrs. Rowe.
Uh-huh, Mrs. Rowe. Good. Good job. All right. Next is Jeanette. Come here. And we'll have you to speak to the camera.
Okay, so Jeanette, what would you like to say about playing Scramble?
It's really fun, and I've learned a lot of words playing.
Can you think of one word that you've learned that you can share with us here?
Cowl.
Cowl? Is that like Simon Cowell on American Idol?
No.
I'm not sure.
Can you
Spell it
tell me
out.
what it, can you spell it and tell me what it means?
COWL.
And what does it mean?
I'm not sure.
Ooh. Anybody know? Yes, ma'am. A hood. I think that's right. Excellent. See how much you learn when you play Scramble.
Right. Good. Thank you. All right. Next is Adam.
stop now.
All right. Okay, speak to the,
So, Adam, you've never been shy. What have you got to say about playing Scramble?
Hi, I'm Shelby.
You saying hi to Adam Shelby?
Uh-huh.
And would you tell everybody who Adam Shelby is?
Someone in math class.
Yes, and whose class are you at SIS?
Your class.
Well, yes, you're in my math class, that's right, of which I'm very proud, but whose class are you in?
Mr. Ayers.
Very good, and what do you think about Mr. Ringer as a teacher?
He's good.
Just good?
Oh, yeah.
very good. Okay, next, Jeffrey.
Okay, now, Jeffrey, I don't know you, so tell me a little bit about Jeffrey. Was that a hard question, Jeff?
No.
They're going to get harder, Jeff. Tell us where you go to school, Jeff.
Somers Intermediate School.
Oh, you are at Somers. Okay, and whose class are you in there?
Mrs. Kalala.
Ah, you're a third grader. Wow, so third graders can play Scramble, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what do you like best about playing Scramble?
I learned words.
You learn words, yes, absolutely. And what else? You get to meet new people?
Have fun.
Yeah, have
Have
fun.
fun. Well, good for you, Jeffrey. I'm pleased to meet you.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, next is Evan.
So, Evan, do you know Jeffrey?
No.
No. Well, I don't know much about him either, but tell us a little about Evan.
I go to Brookside and I'm in third grade.
Ah, so Brookside, that's in Yorktown, yes?
Yeah.
And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Stroud.
And how do you like Mrs. Stroud as a teacher?
She's way good.
So that's good. That's better than Mr. Ringer, who was just good, right? Yes, yes. And what do you like best about Scramble?
I learn new words.
Can you think of a new word that you've learned?
No.
Can you think of a new word you'd like to learn?
No.
Me neither. It's a tough question. I told you they'd get harder. Great, wonderful, Evan. Congratulations.
Good. Okay, next is Joe. Joe.
So, Joe, how come you're almost as big as I am?
Great.
Well, I was once too, but I haven't grown very much, have I?
No.
What's your last name, Joe?
Terry.
And where do you go to school?
Lakeview.
Lakeview, and that's in which school district?
Mailpack.
Ah, Mayapack. I live in Mayapack. Where do you live? Don't you know? Where do you live in Mayapack, Joe? Do you have an address, Joe? Do you like where you live, Joe?
Yeah.
That's the important part. Good for
Yeah.
you, Joe. Thanks for
All right.
coming.
Okay, next, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle, I got to come way down there because you're a bit shorter than Joe. So Michelle, tell us where you go to school.
Primrose.
Primrose, and where is Primrose School?
The Somers School
Yes.
District.
Very good. And what's your teacher's name?
Miss Prissage.
And what grade are you in?
Second.
And now, tell me, do you think it's hard for a second grader to play Scramble?
Kind of.
Did you get better at it as time went by?
Yes.
Would you recommend it to other second graders?
Probably.
Very good. Well said. Thank you very much.
Okay, next is Zach.
Oh, hold on, Zach. I'm getting down there. Hold on here now. I'm getting lower and lower, Zach. It's not easy for me, you know. So, Zach, where do you go to school?
Primrose.
You go to Primrose, too. And what grade are you?
Fourth grade.
First grade. Wow, I remember first grade. No, not really. And what's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Johnston.
And is she a great teacher?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best thing she's taught you?
I don't know.
But did she teach you some wonderful things?
I don't know.
Just say yes.
I don't know.
Okay. Congratulations, honey.
Well, as you can see, that everybody seemed to say they enjoy the game. Okay, they probably haven't practiced this to speak in front of a camera and with a big audience. We'll get you sort of get used to it. All right. If you come to play this Scramble game every week, I'm sure by the time you graduate from your school, you'll be able to handle camera. You'll be able to handle microphone. You will speak like a pro, right? Yeah. Agree? Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we can let you pick the price and the book. All right. Some of you probably already have in mind. You can take your time now to think about it. I think it's better to have one come up at a time. Okay? Because that way we won't get this table is not very sturdy. Sometimes it falls down. Okay. Shall we do the same way? Jerry, you come up, pick up the prize and the book you want. Okay, tell us what you pick, okay? Let's come up. Come up.
Come on up.
We need to show people what you pick.
I picked Keysdro
What is it about Keysdro that made you take it?
because it looks like you have to make words and stuff, so I like making words.
I know, and you're good at it, too.
Okay,
Wonderful, Jerry. Thank you.
very good. How about a book? Which book did you pick? Right here. That's the books and also. No, book. Alien. I can help you. This one? Huckleberry. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. If other people want that book, we can get that book, so don't worry. All right, you can take that now. All right. Okay, next, we'll ask Gabby to come up. What do you want to pick? You want to pick the Volangri? Okay. Come up there, okay, and show people what you get.
So what'd you pick? Show us.
I picked Bulgaria.
Yeah. Raise it up so camera can see you.
Now, what do you think? Let me ask you. What do you think Volanguary? What two words do you think make up the name of that game? Volangulary.
Language and vocabulary.
You are one smart girl. Excellent. Good for you. I think you're going to be great at that game, however you play it. Good for you.
All right. And what book do you want to get? Oliver. Okay. Very good. All right. Next we'll have Jeanette. Come up. You mean you didn't have Scramble before? Whoa, okay, I'm flattered. Okay.
So I see you've chosen Scramble, Jeanette. That's wonderful. What do you plan to do with Scramble at home?
Play it with my brother and sister.
How old are your brother and sister?
7 and 6.
Do you think they're going to be able to learn a lot from you?
Yes.
I think so, too. Great choice.
Good. And what book do you want to get? Oh, okay. Great Expectation, okay? By Charles Dickens. All right, next, Adam. All right, Zoki. Come up here.
So, Adam, how do you think